is enough, and it's time for a change.
It is Sunday, and you're listening to the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast.
Give me a hell yeah! If you're some man! Ooh, yeah!
With Kinny Killa.
Hey, yo! We're in the big D tonight, baby! And we are live! Woo!
I'm the gal them sugar shoe.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be! Cause that's the bottom line! The Stone Cold Simpson!
Oh, son of a bitch, if you just heard the glass shatter, that's right, it is Sunday. It's the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast right here on the United Podcast Network. And I'm the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, the one man with no Instagram, Kinny Killa. And as always, I am kicking it with the hashtag tech guy, the gal them sugar shugs.
Yo, yo, yo.
Now today, people, we actually do have guests because the last 2 weeks, you know, we just got snubbed. We got snubbed. What's up with that? Just got snubbed. So I'd like to welcome our partners in crime, none other than Max Wrestling Magazine's own Dazzy Lee.
I like chicken noodles.
And the Phoenix has risen. That's right, the Phoenix has risen. It is Craig Phoenix.
I'm hungry.
Is it my fault?
Feed me more. And we have added also to the lineup of guests today, it is none other than the vicious ranter himself, Mr. Tim Vicious.
Rejoice, my children, for the YouTube Messiah has returned.
Yeah, we got to kind of cool out on the ribs for Ollie right now. He's doing father time, so we got to allow that. But yeah, how you been, Tim?
Doing pretty good, man. Thanks for being able to squeeze me in. I appreciate it on such short notice.
Hey man, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, we had a spare spot going when Gillan went on holiday, fucked off and left us. Fucking sunning it out wherever he is. If I don't need the sun, I'm blacking up. Like,
Can you just come back to work? I can understand.
Hey, I'm Irish. I need a 3-day tan just to get pale. So.
Oh man, but it's all good. It's all good. You know, we have to have our American brothers on the show. Dazzy, Craig, I like the way you guys are going in on the shit.
Oh, we got a really good one today.
Oh man. Oh, so what is it? Number 2 today, is it?
No, Evan didn't like the one he did on the takeover, so he's re-uploaded a new one, so we've included that into the show instead.
Listen, that guy is cray. Listen, the way he was going in about, I won't say it, but you know, the N-word and bitches, just slapping him up with his big dick. What's he talking about? This guy.
That's how he rolls.
Oh my god. And Craig, the Phoenix, I just like the way how you just sat back there, cool as just cucumber, and just reeled off your promo like you didn't give a shit.
I've lost that many times on the show. I've sort of gotten used to doing the promo, so I'm not as nervous or as edgy anymore.
You're just like, it's just the way your tone of voice when you was doing it. You're just like, yeah. You just thought, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna do it straight. I don't care. Yeah, Shugs didn't do one. He was too busy, kind of protecting himself from a curb stomp and a broke. So we have to go and look at floorboards. So it's all good. You survived it, Shugs. Still here. Shugs, how's it going? Is the football done now?
Done on Wednesday. We had the last game midweek on a Wednesday.
Okay, so where did you end up finishing?
13th, I think. 13th of 19.
And what was the end goal difference?
Oh, mate, fuck knows what it is. I know we conceded like 95 goals.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't, and but we weren't even in the relegation zone. So imagine how shit teams below us were.
For real. But that's decent. As long as you didn't get relegated, all good.
Like, next year, they reckon like 6 teams are going down.
They just want to get rid of the shit, guys. They want to get rid of the shit teams, just get everyone down. Alright.
We won 12, drew 2, lost 20, scored 49 against 95. So our goal difference was minus 46.
That's some fucking NFL scores right there, man. Oh man, alright, check this, yeah? Check this, Segheads. this is how fucked up this week has been for me. All right. So I'm getting a new car. Right. I'm gonna part exchange my current shit of a Citroen C3. All right. French cars, don't buy them. So days is coming. Wednesday comes. I'm gonna go up, go and teach dance. So on the way, I'm at the junction. Some fucking dickhead decides to come and just like scrape into my car, right? Bearing in mind, I might be part exchanging the car on Sunday. Listen, as soon as that shit happened, my music played, right? And I was about to dish out curb stomps left, right, and center. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? The guy looked in the car, looked scared as fuck. I got out the car. Right, approach this guy. He comes to me and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Listen, we could sort this out with cash." As soon as I heard that, I was like, "Okay." Looked at the damage. Damage weren't that bad, but he didn't know that. Focus on me. Don't look at the car. So anyway, I'm right there, saying to the guy, "Look, listen, bro. I'm going up here to go and teach dance. I need the P's. Come up and do the P's." He said to me, "Oh, I know who you are." I said, "You know who I am?" He said, "Yeah, you're the guy that teaches dance, aren't you? Up at the park." And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, I go to the fitness class after your dance class." So I immediately went from 100 down to 0, called my sledge, but I still was going to get some money out of it. So I said, "Listen, I know a guy. He can do the car for 50 quid. Bung me 50 quid. I don't actually know a guy, but hey, fuck it." Went up to dance. The guy came up, bung me 50 quid. Told him the guy said 70. Bob's your uncle, 370 quid. Bish bash bosh. There you go. Sorry about your damn luck. Just teaches you not to fucking ram into my car, you dickhead. Anywho, let's get into the show.
I thought you were going to say the guy, got all shook, and then when he got out the car, he seen he was like 5'2", and just was like, "Fuck you."
Who's 5'2"? Who's 5'2"?
I was expecting you to say that he recognized you from the podcast and be like, "Oh my god, dude, I am so sorry." And just start throwing out whatever he had in his wallet at you.
Making it rain out there so I can pick that shit off the floor.
You're like Okada, make it be the Rainmaker.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'll be standing there doing the pose and everything. But nah. 5'2" Shugs. Oh man. Anyway, Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast. Go to the website. Factually helped by Dazzy, yours truly. Sunday Segue Podcast .wix.com/ Sunday Segue. Also, just follow us on Twitter. That's at Sunday Segue. Segue spelled SEGUE. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Email us to sundaysegway@gmail.com. Also, we're on Podomatic, Stitcher, and don't forget to download that Double Twist player. Right. Shout outs. Want to give some quick shout outs to the peeps. Right. So, Segheads, want to give a shout out to Evan McCabe. Got to give a shout out to him. Also got to give a shout out to the Near Fall podcast. That's at Near Fall Pod. Also, shout out to Hammy Reviews. That's at Hammy Reviews. Wrestling Slam Down podcast coming soon. WWE Tony Sai. Also Jarrett Langley. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Michael C. Larkin. Gonna try and get this guy on the show soon. All right, Shugs, any shout outs?
No, I'm good.
Craig?
No, I'm alright.
Daz?
I'll give a shout out to today's guest on Max Wrestling Podcast, James Belmont at JX2001. So I put 7 tonight.
Okay, the Pigeon Patrol's on the roll. Tim, any shout outs?
2 people, they've been helping me out since I rebooted my show a couple years ago. It's about time I finally give them their thanks for it. At my buddy Kevin at Grounded Geek 2 and Penny Lane at Meow_Cakes, as well as the 2 douchebags you asked me not to rib on at Oliver Ben and at Just a Stupid Mark.
All right. Let's get into Raw. Let's just get straight into Raw. Shugs, Raw starts with Triple H basically saying that Daddy's home to beat his youths.
Yeah. I seen normally when you have the limo and then the limo come in, but then this time they forgot to show that it was like a rented limo. And did you see how they had the advertisement on the side of the limo at the beginning? That's the bit that I noticed with a cheap ass limo.
It's $1 billion company, can't afford a fucking limo. Oh man. But yeah, Triple H just decides to go in, and Jamie Noble. Oh my god. I love this guy. Shugs just messaged me and was just like, "Don't talk like that to the champ."
Nobody messes with the Authority's secret weapon.
God, this guy, Triple H decided to get down on his knees and basically, one-on-one with the JV Noble. He is brave, Shugs. This guy is brave.
Yeah, he's just like, it's just, his voice is just like comedy gold, Just as soon as he starts talking, it just makes everything he says like 20 times funnier than it should be. Yeah, but he's good, like, and the way they've got, obviously, what's the other guy? The other J?
Joey
Mercury just says nothing and just nods his head and just agrees, and he's like, just like shaking his head. Oh yeah, quality, mate.
Yeah, definitely the new Two Stooges. But I mean, everyone and their mother comes out. Obviously, Triple H to address the Kane and Rollins situation. Does he? But with Kane and Rollins, do you feel like there's going to be a little filler program with Kane playing the babyface?
Yeah, because they've added that stipulation tonight that if Seth loses the title, Kane gets fired as DOO. So I'm guessing, and they're advertising all WWE now, reliving the demon memories of Kane.
So does that mean that the mask is coming back?
I really hope so. I'm sick of Kane.
I mean, some people like it, some people don't. I mean, I like Kane how he is at the moment. I don't know if I really want to see the mask back, but it's kind of each to their own, really. It depends how they do it, whether they can make it something, a bit of a refresh, rather than something, he's just gonna put the mask on and that's it, kind of thing. Even if it's like some little King goes away for a bit trying to find the mask, oh man.
They should just make Kane like as monstrous as he was like during the Ruthless Aggression era, just without the mask, and just be like, you know what, you may have the mask, but I'm still the demon, and just go, all out and like cause all kinds of hell, so to say.
I'm just waiting for Kane to hand his old voice box to Jay Free.
I think he tossed that in Katie Vick's grave.
Oh, don't find me. Oh my god, it's going to take a few years for us to get to that point on Retro Roundtable, but I'm not looking forward to getting it.
It's going to take a few years for me to still get over it.
Katie.
It's like Shooks this week on waiting this week on Review Away. The Chappy the Pee-Pee. The ghost episode. Oh, raw. Anywho, Phoenix, I mean, Triple H basically says to, J&J, you better shut your mouth because now you're going to basically fight the hometown guy, Dean Ambrose. Crowd basically lost their shit. But it was nice to see J&J show that they can still go, man.
Yeah, a lot of the fans probably don't know that they are former champions, Joey Mercury, former tag champion, Jimmy Noble, former cruiserweight champion. So they probably forgot all that, and they don't know that they can actually wrestle.
Yeah.
So it's, I was a bit, I wouldn't say disappointed, I was just a bit let down that Dean Ambrose wasn't higher on the card, since he was a hometown boy.
Yeah, he just kind of opened the show, innit?
Yeah. But it was still a good match.
Mm-hmm. It was what it was. You reckon they ever put the tag titles on J&J?
No, because they're not a frequent tag team.
I mean, that hasn't stopped them in the past. Oh man. Okay.
I wouldn't really agree with it if they did, though. So I don't think it would work.
Vicious, Ambrose has definitely needed a spotlight, man, because it just feels like he's just been a bit part player. I mean, he probably is going to continue to be a bit part player, but it's just nice for once to get that spotlight on him.
Yeah, it felt bad. I felt bad for Ambrose right after the Shield breakup because, when a group always breaks up, there's always a handful of guys that always fall through the cracks and don't wind up making it through. I didn't expect Ambrose to be, especially given on how the crowd loves him and, given his past, especially with like working the indies and in Combat Zone and all. He started to go through that, it's started doing really good with the Intercontinental. And now that they're not in that, maybe we'll be lucky. He'll be in the Intercontinental chamber match, and if he can win that. That or they could just reboot the feud between him and Seth because, yeah, those two could be like modern day Rock and Austin and just have a feud go on and off.
It's just a shame, man, because Ambrose literally got Jannetty'd. Like, he is Marty Jannetty. Like, and it's sad because it means he's going to be, you know, in and out. But hopefully, you know, he kind of gets over, by himself without WWE kind of sticking their oar in. But, you know, we'll soon see. We see what's happened to Zack Ryder, goddammit, and Daniel Bryan. But, Shugs, the Elimination Chamber, alright, they announced just just there you go. Oh yeah, by the way, the Elimination Chamber is coming back. And it's going to be on a paper, you know, only going to be on the network. Is it worth it coming back? Is it a nice touch? Would it help, you know, new subscribers?
Yeah, but then they give it for like the end of the 3 month, you know? It doesn't really make sense. So basically, I suppose they want people to sign up for the 3 month now because they're going to get Elimination Chamber at the end of it. But at least they gave us like a 2-week build, or at least you know, well, it's like a 3-week build, wasn't it? And you know it's coming, unlike King of the Ring where it's like, yeah, tomorrow.
So, because I missed what what matches are going to be in the Elimination Chamber.
They didn't say.
All they've announced is the Intercontinental and Tag titles are going to both be in Chambers.
What, the tag titles?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be kind of set up. I've been talking with Darren about this since they announced it. It's from what it sounds like, they're going to be set up almost like War Games.
Wow. Okay, so that means it's going to be a tornado tag match. Then it's like free for all, ends up in like some kind of a battle royal.
Yeah, something like that.
Jeez, that's deep. Oh well, hopefully, too many cooks don't spoil the broth. Let's just see what happens with that one. All right. Craig, Barrett and Ziggler, number 2059. Roster is super thin. What was your thoughts on the match, though?
It was alright, yeah. Was a bit gutted with the Sheamus distraction, though.
Yeah, they should have had a bit of a cleaner match, shouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
You're not going to get that with old bad news of fucking Techno Viking Sheamus.
No.
I'm glad that's his fucking mohawk, though.
Did anyone else think right off bat when they first saw him that he needs to take the hat off and let his hair breathe? Yeah, because he puts like 5 pounds of like hair gel in to keep that mohawk up.
Oh, man. Yeah, he should have kept the hat on, mate. He should have kept the hat on. Oh man. Dazzy, what was your thoughts on Sheamus on commentary and his heel character at the moment? Because it seems like it's obviously a lot better than his babyface character, and he's got a bit more to him.
Yeah, I'm a bit biased because I've never really been a Sheamus guy, but I will say he's much better as a heel and a face.
The added touch also with the fact that he's saying, these little guys ain't, they shouldn't even be here. I like that touch because it just gives that bit more to his character.
Yeah, because he is kind of like a bully pretty much now, isn't he?
Yeah, be a star. Vicious, Harper and Rowan back together. What the fuck?
I absolutely jumped for joy because of this, because a Harper again with a stable breaking up. I didn't want Harper to be the one to fall through the cracks. He did, and now he's back in. I just absolutely loved it, because Harper, everyone gives him crap, even I do, but the fact is, the guy can work and he can hold his own in the ring. He just needs to get the right opportunity, and the only time he really had a chance to try and show something was against, of all people, the Big Show in a stair match.
Oh.
And that was an abortion of a match to begin with.
I feel sick. I feel sick.
Breathe.
Oh, don't mention stairs, please. Please. Oh man.
Alright, I'll just do like Rowan. I hate bullies. Better.
Shugs, Cena, for me, right now, I'm gonna hold my hands up now because I'm a massive Cena basher, right? But Cena for me right now is on a roll, man. I mean, I like the way, how he's kind of, changed. He's changed with the title, new moves, and he's putting guys over, man. Really, really well. Guys that he hadn't had a chance to fight.
Well, because he's doing this and because he's got the US title, everything's fresh. So before it would be like we're seeing now, where Roman Reigns fights Kane every week or Randy Orton fights Seth Rollins every week, and you see the same shit every week because they're the top of the card and there's only a few people there. But now he's open to fight anyone. So all the people we say, he could have a good match with that person, he could have a good match with this person, he's getting to fight them. And that's what's good. It's fresh.
It's proper fresh. I mean, Stasi, man. I mean, this guy is allowing people to fucking kick out of the AA.
Yeah. I mean, I'm exactly like you. It's turned my perspective of Cena as well. And B-Rots wrote in a huge article about it in this month's issue. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to punch myself in the face for saying this, but Cena's matches are one I look forward to every week now.
Hey, listen, I've already punched myself twice just while we've been talking, so, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where we just kind of have to eat humble pie, because he's done it. Like, he's actually managed to turn it around, and he's having quality matches, and he's adding new moves to the 5 moves of doing like every week. I mean, this week he busted a Michinoku driver. A Michinoku driver, like, of all things. But yeah, Segheads, you can hear my daughter crying in the background because she has just woken up. So, yeah, bear with me with that one. But, Neville, was the opponent this week. I knew it was going to come. I was just waiting for it, biding my time. But yeah, man, Vicious, Neville's just got over like so big. He's got a massive rub from Cena off this. They kept him strong. Plus he was on the verge of winning, which was nice before he got bloody taken out horribly by Rusev. I mean, what a match it was as well, man.
Yeah, it was great. And, I definitely dug the psychology in the match. And the best part, I think, about it was actually the ending. Because if you look at it and you break it down from beginning to end, the whole time Neville looked strong no matter what, even when he was getting his ass kicked. And the fact that Cena didn't actually make Neville lose still makes him look strong, which, it's like what you just said, he's putting new guys over, which, you got to do because, we got the new generation coming now.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the WWE Universe look forward to seeing him every week because he's in a good match every week. Like,
Does anyone see Neville winning the U.S. title at some point after Cena eventually drops it?
That would be...
If not the US, I'm going to say it will win the Intercontinental at least.
Yeah. I mean, that would be obviously a massive rub if he did beat Cena for the US title. And obviously, I mean, they could kind of do that babyface match with those two guys just because of the position that Cena's kind of in with the WWE Universe. But that would be interesting. That would be a massive boost for him, and it would still keep the title strong. Cena it doesn't matter to Cena, like, and
he could take a finger poke of doom and still look strong.
You know what I mean? But could you imagine Neville selling a finger poke of doom? Like, could you just imagine, like, gets the finger poke, couple bat flips, like, tilt to roll outside the ring from a finger poke. It's a madness, man. Alright, so, Shugs. Tamina is back to just concuss every single diva with her sweet chin.
And they'll never check it.
Yes,
it's just like she's sort of been off TV and then just appeared from nowhere, but's gone straight back into the same role she's always played, just for a different diva.
Lucky number 3. Like, but I don't understand, why are they making this woman come back in and just say, you know what, fuck it, I don't give a shit, I am gonna bust some sweet chins in your dome, and there is nothing you can do about it. Brie took that shit horribly. Like, Nikki knew. She ran in there and consoled her sister straight away. It's okay, I'll keep you up, don't pass out, it's all good. Like, she got lights out, that's all I'm saying. Lights out. Naomi Shugs, what are you thinking? You still with it? You still with it? You know?
Yeah. I think she's sort of grown into the role. You know, like first of all, when she was doing it, we were like, she's too nice, and it seems like fake or whatever, and it doesn't suit her. But like, she's sort of gone with it, and you know, you're enjoying her healing her up now.
Just wait till her husband comes back. It's gonna be like an episode of Judge Judy. Like these two just like, you know, the defendant, the fucking, oh god.
I love Judge Judy.
Need to start up wrestling court.
It's all about Judge Matheson. You know about them blackhead judges shows.
Have you seen the British rip-off version called Judge Render?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's that on, like ITV2 or something?
Yeah, ITV.
Yeah, ITV something, yeah.
Oh my god. Judge Render versus Judge Mathis. Oh man.
Render can cut a promo.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I turned it over and I seen him spitting some bars. I was like, wait, what's going on? What is this? Oh man. By the way, I was off work. I had a week off. I wasn't Skyving. Yeah. Anywho, Craig, one question. Axel and Sandow. What the fuck, dude?
I wish I knew. I have no idea what's going on with that at all.
It's the guy can't even, like, Sandow can't even do a good Savage impression, man.
Jay Lethal declares gimmick infringement.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Wait, can they get over from this, Craig?
I think they probably could, but they'd have to do something really good, big to try and get over it and try and get up.
I mean,
try and get the fans to forget it, I suppose.
What are we talking about? I'm getting new on Miss Elizabeth.
Oh my god. Who could they get to play that shit, man? Fucking hell. Someone who ain't doing nothing right now. Probably Emma.
Get Layla.
Oh yeah, Layla. Yeah. Oh man, Sandow, man, he needs to come away from this now, man. Bring back the intellectual savior of the masses, man. Oh man, jeez. Anywho, Vicious. Sad times for Daniel Bryan, man. He's come out, had to relinquish the title. Should he get surgery or just retire?
I don't even. None of us really know the extent of what it is. I mean, there's nothing going around on any dirt sheets or anything. From what I have been looking up, though, he got pretty much the same kind of neck surgery that Kurt Angle and Edge had, and even Stone Cold had. And Angle aside, you know, Austin and Edge, they had to cut their careers down shorter than what they wanted to because of that, because they had that kind of surgery and rushed back in as quick as Bryan did. You know, it's neck injuries, you never really know anything 100% on it because you can get one wrong move or one slip, and next thing you know, boom, you're done, and you can wind up being in a wheelchair like Draws. Not making a knock on him, but I'm just saying you could wind up getting hurt like that. That's why I was always afraid listen, don't do any serious moves on my neck, man.
He's literally like. He's just come back and just done exactly the same thing, and he's out again, and it's a shame. He has to change his style.
I feel bad for Bryan in a sense because, you know, he was starting to build momentum, and he was starting to make the IC title mean something again, and, you know, next thing you know, boom, he had to hit the brakes again.
Did he even make a defense?
I think he did one on a Raw. And I think he did one on a Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah, but against Ziggler, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, he probably just did house show defenses, which pretty much are shit because titles never change hands unless someone fails a drug test.
Yeah, or unless you're Big Daddy called Diesel and you're just gonna fucking powerbomb Bob Backlund in like 3 seconds and win the title. Or unless you're Bret Hart in 1992 in Saskatoon where he beats Ric Flair on a house show because Ric Flair didn't want to get his ass pinned on live TV. Politics. Right. Shugs. Cesaro continues, as always, to show his strength. And it looks like he's kind of starting to show more character development as well. I think Tyson Kidd's really good for him.
I think obviously I think Tyson Kidd has done more for him than Jack Swagger did for him when they were the real Americans and he wasn't a real American. Yeah, I just think the tag team is going well. You know, even Natalia, the three of them, the 3-piece, and well, 4-piece if we count, well, 5-piece if we count Natalia's boots, because you know they deserve their own mention.
Oh man, yeah, those puppies ain't ramping. Like literally, they're just out for show. Don't give a shit. She switched up as well, but Tyson Kidd, right? This match with Cesaro and Big E, it was decent for the time it was. Yeah, I'm just really loving Cesaro at the moment and Tyson Kidd, especially Tyson Kidd's kicks, man. He kicked in the face so horrible, like, yeah, love that kick. Especially kicking Woods in the face, isn't it, Shugs? I bet you wish he kicked that wig off his dome.
Maybe that's why his face is so fucked up on a promo card.
It's too nappy to come off.
Anyone else feel like Cesaro and Kidd basically feel like WWE's version of like the Kings of Wrestling? Because I swear, me and B-Rod are pretty much. I think me and B-Rod are like, I have been preaching that forever. Because it's even the way they got Natty playing it now. She's almost got like a Sarah Del Rey kind of run going with her on how she's working it.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, definitely.
Yeah, and it's absolutely great for them, and it's good to see a good tag team going on out there too.
I mean, they're just having fun with it, New Day and Cesaro and Kidd, and it's nice to see that because they're gonna have quality matches, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, tonight on the pay-per-view with them because the last match they had was wicked, so fingers crossed. I just love how Xavier Woods is like, "What did we do? What did we do? We won. We were winning."
That was fucking beautiful.
Just the innocent look on his face, like, we didn't do nothing. Come on, man. God damn.
Or have you crying about the Montreal boo-hoo job?
Just having, Kofi still there standing next to him with his concave chest. He needs the D'Lo Brown chest protector right now, man. Jeez. Oh shit! Get
D'Lo Brown for him.
Yeah, get Sandra the seamstress to make one of them for him. We're saying that Sandra's left now; she retired. Oh man, boo-hoo on Sandra. We never knew ya. All right, so Craig, I'm still scratching my head to this day as to why Ryback and Wyatt are feuding, especially when Bray is saying shit like he's after Ryback because he's in his way.
I don't really get the reason either. I suppose one way of looking at it is, you got Husky Harris versus Skip Sheffield.
What do you do?
I suppose it's just another way to try and get Ryback over or give Bray something to do because he needs a big win after he's built up the feud with Taker leading up to WrestleMania. He hasn't really done much else since his feud with Cena last year, so it's
he definitely needs to be doing something. But I mean, it's just Ryback. It's a weird mix.
To have Bray chasing after like a title, whether it's the US or the IC, just have him be like on what he was saying before when he was in that Money in the Bank match last year, talking about on how that title meant equal power and he would have the power to, burn the company down, do something like that the same way. Be like, I'm gonna destroy this company and I'm gonna start by claiming this title. Something like that.
I mean, they might do you look at Ted DiBiase, you look at Jake the Snake, these guys didn't really need the title. People may say, oh, does Bray Wyatt need the title? You may say yeah, you may say no, but right about now, he's not even in the title picture. It'd be interesting to see what it was like, what the feud would be like with him in the title picture. But right about now, they're like grasping at straws just to try and put a decent feud together for this guy, or with any relevance that makes any sense at all. So,
I think the I think the big issue is because on how Bray's promos are pretty much set up now, because ever since he did the stuff with The Undertaker, because now he's like, I'm the new face of the fear, wiggity wiggity woo, kind of stuff.
Oh man. Yeah, but he says he's a new face of fear, but people keep beating you, so what are they to be scared about? You ain't showing nothing that's scary. That's what I don't understand. He's saying be face of fear. He ain't showing shit that's scary. He ain't kidnapped no one. He ain't cut off no toes. He ain't put no fucking, tie a man up in the corner and fucking put electric prods on their testicles. He ain't done nothing that's some scary shit. Man,
He ain't gone and desecrated a dead girlfriend's grave.
He ain't buried no one alive. You know what I mean?
I think Bray's problem is that his in-ring ability is overshadowed by his promos.
Too much talking. Mama used to say, shut your mouth, young man. That's what you should do. Shut your mouth and get in the bloody ring and wrestle, mate. Too much talking, especially when it don't make any sense. It just sounds like rambling now. But anyway, Bray, he's not shot yet. He's not shot yet. No way by far. Main event time, baby. Shugs. Orton and Rollins, similar match as they've been for the last couple of weeks. But what I did like is that the way they're kind of being creative with setting up the signature moves without it being predictable. I don't know if you noticed over the last couple of weeks, but Orton hasn't been going straight into his power slam anymore.
Not really. I haven't been paying that much close attention. It's just like same old shit. Same old shit.
But the finish comes when Orton's, setting up an RKO. J&J come out to get involved. Kane is standing there just watching, just, eating popcorn, just thinking, yo, this is looking good, kind of good right now. And then Ambrose and Reigns kind of just clear the ring. Rollins gets he takes all the finishers. Then the others kind of turn on each other, and Ambrose, 2 weeks in a row, standing tall.
So he's definitely getting pinned.
Gotta be. He's looking too strong.
Kick him out while he's down, man. Jeez. Yeah.
Well, that's the way it happens.
Yeah, true.
Can Ambrose really complain, though? I mean, he's probably one of the most over faces that they have right now, and aside from that, he's also the titty master and has Renee Young.
Yeah, true. Like I keep saying, he can do the Miz. He just says, look at my wife, look at my missus, fuck you all. It's simple. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that's the end of Raw. That is the end of Raw. Shugs, Raw rating, please.
5.
5. The Phoenix.
I'll give it a 5.5.
Daz.
4.99.
Shugs. I'm sorry, Vicious.
I'm giving it a good 7 because the crowd was actually really decent this week. The crowd is what won me over. They were actually like an actual wrestling crowd.
Okay, and I'm gonna give it 3.1 time to eat your pie. 3.16 time to eat your pie. That's what I'm gonna give it. So, all right, Raw feedback. There's no feedback just because this stupid dickhead forgot to put the thread up again. So, yeah. Kinny Killa, you can eat a dick, son. But yeah, well, I forgot to do it.
David Bowie is judging you.
So it is what it is. So right about now, we're going to go to a break. Then we'll be back with Sugs Stunners, Payback Predictions, the 10 count, and then track of the week. So don't you motherfucking miss it.
Yeah.
This is Shakara Superstar, former Grand Champ Icarus. You're listening to the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back, people. It's the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast, episode 112. Shit, 112, man. Anyway, it's your boy Kinny Killa here with the Galdem Sugar Shugs. Also, Max Wrestling's own Dazzy Lee and Craig Phoenix, and the vicious ranter himself, Tim Vicious. So, you better get ready for Sugs Stunners.
Okay, so, Jobber of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it to J&J Security because they got fucked up.
Okay.
Move of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
Tamina Sweet Chin.
Oh, yes.
And rest of the week, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. Shit. Okay, my man Dean Ambrose again. Oh shit! So that means we got two the same in a row then, because Tamina switching got moved a week last week as well. Oh man, and Dean Ambrose. So okay, my man Dean Ambrose takes it down again. All right, let's roll into the payback predictions. Let's get this card up. As they like to do, bring in a pay-per-view like 2 weeks after the last pay-per-view, and then another pay-per-view 2 weeks after the next pay-per-view. Fucking hate May, because these pay-per-views are just shit. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's look at the kickoff. Match Shugs, Axel and Macho Mandao versus the Ascension. May I say who shall take it down?
It's gotta be the Mega Powers.
Yeah. Mega Powers or Demolition, one of them. But, yeah, Mega Powers. Craig, who are you going for?
I was torn on this one because it's like you got a jobber tag team versus two random people who doing gimmick infringement. Yeah, I'd have to go with the Meta Powers.
Okay. Daz?
Definitely not Dissension.
The attention. Vicious.
Mega Powers.
Mega Powers. Okay, we'll make that. Yeah, 4 Mega Powers. Alright, Mega Powers. I'm going Mega Powers as well. Just to be a fucking sheep. Alright.
Man.
Is that a Welsh reference?
Yeah. Well, wait, you got 3 Welshies on the show right now. Shit. Alright, Ziggler versus Sheamus. Who's taking that down, Vicious?
I see Sheamus.
Yeah? Any reason?
Yeah. Ziggler won the last match, and Ziggler's been coming off the way it looks like Ziggler's been being played on TV, like as the innocent victim of a constant ass kicking. You know, it just kind of looks like he's set to win. It kind of looks like Sheamus is set to win. Like he's gonna wind up cheating, like that would do it.
Okay. Phoenix?
I was gonna say Ziggler. I was gonna go with Ziggler.
Okay. Daz?
Sheamus, because they forgot Ziggler was the sole survivor.
I'm also going Sheamus. Shugs?
Yeah, Sheamus probably. Yeah. He lost the last one, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. But he didn't kiss no ass.
Arse.
Arse. Alright, King Barrett versus
PG here.
King Barrett versus Neville, which for me is going to be a wicked match. I'm going. Oh shit! Actually, yeah, Barrett. It's just going to be a hard one to call. Actually, Craig, what do you reckon?
I don't know, because they've won one each against each other now, haven't they?
One apiece. It's hard, man. Which one is hard?
I'm sort of 50-50 on it. It's a tough one to call. But I'm gonna. If I had to choose, I'd probably go with Neville.
Yeah. Daz.
Yeah, Neville. There's no title on the line, and the last time they were on pay-per-view, it was on pre-show, so now they're on the main card.
Yeah, and Barrett is king, I suppose, which he did beat him for. Shugs?
I'm gonna go with Neville.
Yeah. Mr. Aaron Neville. I'm going for Neville. I'm going for Neville as well. Vicious?
I gotta go with Barrett just because of the fact that they're starting him up with the whole King Barrett thing, like they're like RIP bad news. So they're relaunching him with the new gimmick, so I just think that.
Okay. Alright, Ryback versus Bray Wyatt. Daz?
I don't know, they seem to keep trying to reset Ryback and get him over, but it's gotta be Bray. I mean, once you come back from a loss to the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
You beat Ryback. That's it. So, yeah, I'm going for Ryback too. Shugs?
I'm going for Bray.
Bray, okay. Vicious?
I'm hoping that Godzilla comes in, rips the roof off the building, squashes Ryback, and then leaves. Because honestly, I have a deep... there's a hatred for Ryback, the likes of which you would never understand.
Wow.
I'll second that.
Alright, Phoenix.
I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt.
Okay, Wyatt. Alright, next we get Naomi and Tamina versus the Bellas. Who gives a fuck? But we gotta do it anyway. I will say, Naomi and Tamina. Shugs?
Yeah, Naomi and Tamina.
Phoenix?
I was torn on this one because, you know, with the Bellas, with who the Bellas are banging, and, you know, you got facing the newly formed strong divas, so, I was a bit torn, but I'm gonna go with Naomi and Tamina.
Okay, Daz.
I hope Tamina knocks them both the fuck out.
Vicious.
Tamina by throwing a super kick party.
Oh, okay. All right, so then we got the New Day, all right, versus Kid and Cesaro, which for me is gonna be the match of the night, 2 out of 3 falls match. I hope it gets long, you know, a long time. Vicious, who's taking it down?
Heart saying Kid and Cesaro, but mine's saying New Day, and I'm calling it 2 falls.
2 falls, okay.
2 falls straight back.
Oh, just 2 falls straight.
Yep, back to back.
Okay, Shugs.
Yeah, I'm going New Day to retain.
Okay. Daz?
I think Tyson and Cesaro will get the first fall, just leave his false hope, and then New Day will take the next 2.
Okay, with some kind of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Some kind of ball bag shit. Alright, Phoenix.
Yeah, I think, I'm gonna go with New Day. Think that they can get the first one, then have Cesaro and Kid get the second one to give us false hope, and then New Day will steal the third fall.
Okay, I'm also going for New Day. Then we get John Cena versus Rusev in an I Quit match. Now, shall I just answer for every single one of us? Because we do know that Cena will never quit. We will never see a kind of Rock Mankind thing again where he tapes, you know, Mankind's voice saying, I quit, I quit, I quit. So this shit ain't gonna happen. So may I just say, all of us will say John Cena.
Yeah.
Who said, well?
I'm getting Cena.
Yeah, Lana.
Then after that, Lana leaves Rusev and then winds up going and confessing her undying love to Shugs.
That'll be great.
Yeah, being played by, you know, track in the background, Christopher Lane Red.
Did you see Rusev's tweet? Someone stole his Russian star.
Lana.
No.
Lana been in there. She did the side table swipe. She gave him the cookie and steal the star. That's how she rolls, man. And then all of a sudden she's gonna turn out American. I wonder how they're gonna do that shit. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. And then we got main event: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton. Shugs, who's taking that down?
Rollins retains.
Rollins retains. I'm also going Rollins retains. Craig?
I'm torn between Rollins or Orton. Only because the stipulation that's been added, I'm going to go with Orton.
Okay, you're going to go with Orton?
Mm.
Orton winning the title?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So if Orton fails to retain the championship, if Rollins fails to retain the championship, Kane will be fired. That is deep.
Yeah.
All right. Vicious?
Seth with help from J&J and Kane.
Okay. Daz?
I was going to say exactly the same as Phoenix, but I've just thought maybe Kane will try and cost Rollins the title anyway, but Rollins wins either way, so Kane still gets fired.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Well, that's the end of that. Predictions. There you go. Now we're going to go into the 10 count. All right. Now, I know you tech heads, you know, it's a new game. You know, you got to warm up to it, but so far so good. You know, Sugs is up there, you know, with with that dirty guy. He's up there with 7. So right about now, you 3 guys are going to be taking the 10 count. I have 3 categories here. Who is willing to go first? Come on. One of you, come on. I'll start nominating guys out here, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been able to listen to the show in the past couple of weeks because of shit with my son. Because a lot of shit's been going on with my son, so this is the first I'm hearing on it.
It's all good. Listen, don't worry, I'll explain, man. I won't just leave you in the lurch and just let you take that shit without explaining what to do. Just 1, 2, 3, go. Oh shit, Tim. Sorry. All right, so Tim, you can go last. All right, you can go last. Baby steps. All right. So let's have a fucking steel cage match between Craig and Daz to see who wins to go first. All right, now come on, one of you guys, come on. You know what, Daz, you're going first. Yeah,
fair enough. Because Craig's done more podcast promos.
So, all right, we got 3 categories here: category A, B, or C. Which one would you like?
Go for the middle, B.
B. Okay, we have Elimination Chamber. All right. So your category is to name as many Elimination Chamber winners as you can. All right, in 10 seconds. Shugs, have you got the 10 seconds ready?
Yeah.
Count him in.
All right. We go 3, 2, 1, go.
Shawn Michaels,
Yep.
Triple H,
Yep.
CM Punk,
Yep.
Undertaker.
Oh,
Did he win one? No.
3,
Jericho.
2,
Yep.
1, go. And
4.
flop.
4. Wait a minute. I just have to ask the adjudicator, all right, just to see if the CM Punk one is actually correct. Let's just see. All right, but while I check, Craig, you have 2 categories, category A or C. Which one do you want?
I'll go with A.
A? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll tell you in a second what the category is. Let's just check. Here we go. Ooh, right. Let's see if he is right. CM Punk. Da. Ooh.
2012 was it?
Okay, wait. Undertaker was correct.
Sure is.
Undertaker was correct. Yeah, Undertaker was correct. CM Punk was right, so you actually got 5.
Hey.
All right, you actually got 5. Okay. So, category A, Phoenix, is WWE Women's Title. So, what you have to do, again, you have to name as many WWE Women's Champions, women's, not divas, all right, in 10 seconds. So, Shugs, count them in.
Okay, 2, 1, go.
Trish, Lita,
Yep.
Melina,
Yep.
Mickey James.
Yep.
Shit.
Time up.
Shit.
Bugger.
I thought you was gonna go on a listen. I thought you was gonna go on a roll, bruv. Oh my god.
I know. I couldn't think of any more.
Shit. There's Layla. There's Michelle McCool. There's
Sable.
There's Alondra
Jackie.
Blaze. There's yeah. Deborah. Yeah. Puppies. All right.
Terry Reynolds.
Stephanie McMahon. She won the women's championship.
Yeah.
Actually, Terry. I don't think Terry ever won it.
Oh, no, that's right. She won she took the hardcore title. I was thinking something different. My bad.
PMS.
Oh my god.
Can you remember that? Pretty Mean. What were they called? Pretty Mean.
Pretty Mean Sisters.
That was it.
Bob Backlund.
That gimmick would have been so much better if they'd
Harvey
have only
Whippleman won the
appeared once a
women's
month.
championship as well.
Say that again?
Harvey Whippleman won the women's championship.
Yeah. Harvey Whipple. Dr. Harvey Whippleman. All right,
I
so.
also think that PMS gimmick would have worked so much better for Terry and Jackie if they came out once a month.
Oh, stop it. Oh, God. Oh, man.
I had to get that in.
All right. How many elimination chambers do you reckon there's been?
15?
Ooh, that's close. Not, that's close. It's 17. 17, which means it's going to be, yeah.
I stopped watching for about 3 years, so I missed a few of them.
Who has the most victories?
Triple H?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most appearances?
Jericho.
Nope. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, Jericho. And who's had the most eliminations? Who's eliminated more, the most?
Jericho?
Okay.
Yeah, he's eliminated 10 people. He's appeared in 8, and he's only had 1 victory. So that's decent. All right. So, Vicious. Category C, you have no choice. Right, so category C is WWE alumni. Right, so you have 10 seconds to name as many WWE alumni with the beginning with the letter V. So, V, that is, alright? So, Shugs, count him in.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Val Venus.
Yep.
Oh God. Fuck. You had to pick letter
2, 1, go.
Oh,
End.
shit. No. Dazzy, fill him in, mate.
Ooh, Brooklyn Brawler.
V.
Oh,
V.
V.
Vince McMahon.
The Viscera count.
Yep, Viscera.
Viscerus.
You just hear him in the background. It's like, shit.
Now I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass all day because of this now. Thanks, guys.
And Vicky Guerrero. Oh, man. Yeah. You could,
Victoria.
Yep. You could have had a few. Vinny Vegas. Oh, man. So you got one, man. You got one. Sorry about your damn luck. Sorry. That's Tim. Okay, so Daz, you got 5. Craig, you got 4. Tim, you got 1. You will be on the leaderboard, so everyone can see the shameful scores. But it is what
I
it
blame
is.
Ollie for that score.
How can you blame Ollie for that shit?
I don't know. The same way he blames me for his line getting cut.
Okay, yeah, true. Oh, man. All right, man. Enough of the fun and games. That's the end of the show, people. Right about now, I'd like to thank our guests. I'd like to thank Max Wrestling's own Dazzy Lee and Craig Phoenix, especially for everything that they've done with us so far. You know, the partnership's going real strong. Let the people know where they can find you on the Twitter and when the next issue is going to be out.
You can find me at I Like Dazzy Lee. You can find the magazine and the podcast at Max Wrestling Mag. That's on Twitter, Facebook, and website is maxwrestling.wix.com/maxwrestling. New issue is out Friday. We've got part 2 of the Shikara star Icarus's interview up tomorrow exclusively on the website.
Nice. Phoenix, where can we find you on the Twitter, my friend?
It's my new Twitter handle. It's at the Phoenix626.
Okay. Also, you know, I appreciate, you know, my American brother getting up early in the morning just to be on the show. So, yeah, thanks, Tim. Also, let the people know where they can find Vicious Rants and find you on the Twitter.
I'm out there on the Twitter at Tim Vicious. I got a backup, Tim_Vicious. My YouTube page is Tim23Vicious. I'm also out there on that whole Facebook gimmick as Tim Ash.
Okay. And obviously, I cannot do this without the gal, them Shugs.
Always a pleasure, mate. Get Sundays off to a flyer, don't they?
Well, it's United, is it United Arsenal today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it 4:00 kickoff?
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah. Let's fucking dick him so I can fucking run down Steve Dawson. Sorry, Steve. Oh, actually, I'm not really. So, track of the week this week is none other than Becky Lynch. Love that theme song. So that's track of the week. And if you don't like that, you can choke on that. Slap nuts.